This is a demonstration of MediaView's capability to incorporate a wide variety of embedded hypermedia applications. I'm going to begin this demonstration by clicking on this icon called Embedded Hypermedia. I'll double click on it and it will open up MediaView and bring up the document window. All the elements that I'm going to demonstrate have now been loaded. And I'd like to start off with a very powerful uh, embedded hypermedia tool, and that's called the Embedded 3D Dataset Viewer. That is in view right now, and this has been loaded when the document was double clicked. It has the tool itself has been loaded and was parsed by MediaView to incorporate this tool at this point in the document. In addition, when this was loaded, there was a pointer associated with the 3D viewer hypermedia uh, element that pointed to a data set, and that was loaded, and that data set is shown here. It's a small house with a caricature of a man standing in the doorway. These sliders are live. There is no need for me to activate this document. It's ready to go upon being loaded. And so as I'm moving the sliders back and forth, you can see that the data set is moving in real time in response to the position of the slider that I have here. There's an additional capability should one want to have more precision in orientation. Then I can double click on this on the center of this element, this embedded element, and I see that the various angles, which are represented by phi and theta, and the distance are all indicated here. And so I've rotated phi by a little over 5 degrees, minus 5 degrees, and theta minus 17 degrees. But I emphasize that this is only a secondary tool for getting precision, and there was no need to click on anything in order to make this embedded element active and ready to go. We'll move down a little bit further now, and here is called an embedded Tiff animation viewer. And in this particular case, there is also a data set that has been loaded because when this document was created, it was associated with this data set, and it is being shown in the middle of this viewer window. I do activate this by clicking it, and we can see it moving. It's oscillating up and down, moving to the right and the left and so on, and there's a slight blue flame coming out of this device. And I stop the animation by clicking on it. So all that's happening here is a whole series of TIFF images that have been captured by some other technique, have been used by MediaView as a database to show off this hypermedia capability. A little bit further along, there is an embedded live video viewer. And I can start this going by
I'm just getting ready. Just gotta clear her throat. Can you tell them your name? Yes, I'm. Say hi. Can you say hi?
Hello.
That's nice. But be polite. That's sweetheart. That's much fun. Okay, let's start off with some animal sounds first. Can you do? Okay.
So that was just a little fragment of video, live video, being played into MediaView, and the sliders allowed me to see various parts of the picture. Now the size of the video view that I've installed here is entirely arbitrary. It could be much larger, could take up an entire video size window. But I just wanted to demonstrate the capability of having the sliders allowing you to move from place to place. The last one I'm going to demonstrate is called a live action viewer, and that begins by clicking. There is no data set in back of this. These are calculations being done in real time as you see them displayed, where a random motion of a series of lines is being calculated and they're bouncing around inside this box. A very simple application, but it could be arbitrarily complex and still use the same capability. So I'll stop that. And so there we've had a overview of four different kinds of hypermedia embedded elements, interactive applications, all of them embedded in a MediaView window.